What if I told you there's a mountain where stepping onto its summit feels like entering a world untouched for millions of years? Rising above the clouds with towering vertical cliffs, Mount Roraima looks less like a mountain and more like a giant island floating in the sky. Stretching across the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, this ancient landscape is home to rare species, mysterious rock formations, and breathtaking scenery found almost nowhere else on Earth. So, how did this incredible place form? Why do scientists consider it one of Earth's oldest landscapes? And what secrets have remained hidden on top of this legendary mountain? Let's explore one of the most extraordinary natural wonders on Earth. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of our world, subscribe to The Wonders and stay with us, because this is where the story begins. Mount Roraima is one of the oldest mountains on our planet. It belongs to a group of flat-topped mountains known as tepuis, a word from the language of the indigenous Pemon people that means house of the gods. These mountains are part of the ancient Guyana highlands, and the rocks that form Mount Roraima are estimated to be nearly 2 billion years old, making them among the oldest exposed rocks on Earth. Unlike most mountains, Mount Roraima wasn't formed by volcanic eruptions or the collision of tectonic plates. Instead, it is the last remaining fragment of an enormous sandstone plateau that once stretched across much of northern South America. Over hundreds of millions of years, wind, rain, and flowing rivers slowly eroded the surrounding landscape, leaving behind these isolated stone giants with dramatic, vertical cliffs rising as high as 400 meters, or about 1,300 feet. Standing 2,810 meters, or 9,219 feet, above sea level, Mount Roraima sits at the point where Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana meet. Its summit covers roughly 31 square kilometers, creating an almost perfectly flat world high above the clouds. Because its towering cliffs are nearly impossible for most plants and animals to cross, the summit has remained isolated for millions of years. Scientists often describe it as a natural laboratory of evolution. More than 1/3 of the plant species found here are endemic, meaning they exist nowhere else on Earth. Some plants have even evolved to trap and digest insects, allowing them to survive in the mountain's nutrient-poor soil. The landscape itself feels almost otherworldly. Instead of dense forests, the summit is covered with black sandstone formations carved by wind and water into shapes that resemble castles, giant mushrooms, and surreal sculptures. Crystal clear pools, small waterfalls, and streams weave through the rocky terrain, while natural plant compounds give some of the water a golden or reddish tint. When thick clouds roll across the plateau, the mountain appears to float above the earth, creating one of the most breathtaking sights anywhere in the world. Mount Roraima is also home to remarkable wildlife. Mount Roraima reminds us that even in a world mapped by satellites and explored for centuries, incredible mysteries still remain. From its ancient cliffs to its isolated ecosystem, this extraordinary mountain is a powerful reminder of just how amazing our planet truly is. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to like the video, subscribe to The Wonders, and join us as we continue exploring Earth's most extraordinary places. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next wonder.